Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in the land of Thornwood. We are going to be heading in and seeing what we can do. We just managed to finish the Cave of Courage and we are going to give the next one a try, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to be real bad for us. We didn't get quite as many items as I thought we needed in the last one, but we're gonna see first how rough it is, and I guess if it kicks our ass, we'll go back and grind some more. What's interesting to note is that our first trial is gonna actually hit us as soon as we enter this dungeon. This right here, because we're gonna have to face against this wall. And it actually is not as easy as before as well. But even if we make it past this wall, like, the enemies are gonna be a real good time. So, let's just get into it and see how we do. I'm gonna gas up Milo. This guy's a semi-boss. Can definitely hit us pretty hard. Yep. He can definitely hit us pretty hard. And he... Yeah, it's not good either. Even when he doesn't attack, like, he does this ginormous, like, group attack. I think next round we can get him. So let's just go all in. Wow, Pyro did it, huh? Yeah, like, that's how it is even before we get in the dungeon. So let's lick our wounds and mosey in. Yikesers, so this is the way towards the next one. This is a random shortcut on the side here. Oh, we can fight doppelgangers down here. This might actually be a shortcut to what we need to fight, but like honestly, if there's no clodhoppers, it's not better than the other one, because clodhoppers drop the hats that we need. Oh boy, that 100 gold's gonna help us. Yeah, there's a shortcut coming up that isn't really useful to us, but I'm gonna map out. Oh, well, 4 defense is pretty good. Yeah, this right here is a shortcut. It's really not helpful to us. Oh, we can fight doll faces here. That's neat. I guess if we fight and get stuff from these doll faces right here, if we really want to get the clodhoppers, we don't have to go as deep into the next dungeon. So that could be good. Yeah, they'd like to do that too, but our last run got ended by just 3 of these guys getting a chance to go. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find that shortcut from the other side, and we're gonna make our way back and do a whole loop. Like, I don't even care if we enter this dungeon at this point. Like, we just need to level up, get some items. It really doesn't matter what. Oh, what do these guys got on them? Bloodlust, huh? So these guys can give us a hemp robe. That would be kind of useful. They can paralyze us and light us on fire with their spells. Oh, let's look in this guy. That's not great. Yeah, this is the other end of that shortcut. But there's two ends to it as well, so. Oh, and we're still paralyzed. Great. Well, we made it past it. Yeah, please don't do that. Still paralyzed? No thank you. I'll run from these stupid spiders. Yeah, I don't think clodhoppers are an option. I haven't seen any so far. That's unfortunate. So this would have been like the perfect place to fight them. This is the beginning of this area. It's easy to get here. Oh, I guess easy, not the right word. It's close to get here. We still would have to fight that grim wall every time. So this is a sort of double loop. It's actually does something pretty stupid. It goes here, and this is back at the beginning of this area. Like I said, I'm fine with it not helping us because like we need to wander around here, but I will map it out once. Yeah, these death doll bases seem to be all over the place of this entrance. So if I really want those main goshes, this is where to get them. Better than the end of that level, I guess. Ah, what do you guys got going on? You guys probably give me the battle axe, right? Yeah, that's a item that Milo can use, but it's not better than the flail in my opinion. I think the double hits are much more versatile and it gives a much greater bonus when you use boost on them, so. I think that the Baxes did get buffed with the higher chance to give critical hits, but that's still not enough in my opinion to really make it a lot better. Yeah, I don't love the spiders being a part of this, but these doll faces do drop something, so I'll kill any amount of them I can. Yeah, they hit pretty good. And there's all the green stuff. It just is a big ol' frickin' loop. It is a mild shortcut, but not worth it in my opinion. Yeah, we don't need what these guys got. Let's try to run past them. Yeah, I'm just keeping us topped off because of how hard these guys hit. Oh, we made it in the door of the Cave of Truth at least. That much is true at any rate. Yeah, I do not really think that we're going to beat this stream, but I will give it a try. And we actually need to try to avoid these water puddles. The stallion is absolutely awful. So there is a trick to not fighting him, and it involves backing up over him like this. Yeah, basically the stallions can do like 120 damage to us every round, the whole group. So I'm trying to remember which way we want to go. I think this way leads almost nowhere, but we're gonna take a look at it. Who's the bigger problem? I think these guys are the bigger problem, but they're both not good for us. They're actually just very similar to the last ones we fought, but even more damage that they can do to us. So if while they don't choose to attack often, when they do, it is pretty bad. Okay, that leads to the first spawner. Okay. Yeah, we'll check out the other direction now. I think it doesn't lead anywhere. What do man-eaters got going on? I think it's just critical hits, and they can cast Muddle. That's all I know about him. But they do drop a hat we can use for the main character, so yeah. We'll see how hard they get us. Oof, that's pretty hard. And they can critical. I'm sure I'm not gonna like it when they critical. Oh boy, wisdom seed already. I think these guys are just more similar to the other guys, just lots of fire. All I know about them is that they class Blaze level 3. Which we don't want them to do to us. They can also give us another bronze shield, which I think might be an upgrade for Milo. Yeah, that's not a very good team to fight. Yeah, don't do that either. $40 damage? That's wild. Didn't like seeing that. 5 of these guys? We'll give it a try, but this is not a good number. Maybe they'll waste their turn. At least it's good experience, and they do like skip half their turns, so yeah, we'll take a look at where these go. That was a good one. I think the next one is the correct way, so I'm gonna look at the one after the next one, if that makes sense. So we're gonna actually go around twice and see where that goes. That went pretty well for us. Yeah, I was right, it was treasure. with 50 gold in it. What a treat. So, yeah, that's fine. If you go into the spinners backwards, you rolled the other way. So, this will get us back on track to walk on it backwards. There we go. So these two lead to the same spot, spinner. What I don't remember is which way we do want to go. We'll take a look at both and we'll see what we think. I do actually think the man-eaters are more dangerous because they don't have as many useless moves in their set. Look at you guys all casting the same useless spell on the same persons. Exactly what I mean by they have a lot of useless moves. They tend to waste half their turns or more. Oh man, that's 111? Ah, jeez. That's not good to... As you can see, we're taking considerable damage, so... Well, you can get every item from the enemies, but I am going to do that. And you can't get actually 2 over level, there's a level cap. So, yeah. Even on my normal playthrough, I was almost level 90 by the end, so you can't just over level your way there. I think it'll get easier once I get to level 42 and get the Muddle level 2 spell, and I can make enemies give me their items, but... We're making it. We haven't given up yet. It hasn't been too bad. I'd say maybe we're like 1 or 2 levels past where we normally would be, but we've gotten kind of lucky with stuff. But this is also a difficulty mod as well. Well, in this case, it's hard to tell which of these is the bigger threat because while the molluskers can do a lot of damage, the other ones can paralyze us, but I think taking this guy out is better for us. We're just gonna have to hope they don't do too much. Yeah, please just cast fire on us. That's better than paralyzing us. That other guy would have cast Blaze level 3 on us, and that would have been real bad. I don't think more encounter rate would be harder. We could actually be running from all these battles, so encountering more wouldn't be worse. It would just slow it down. Well, healer fruit's not the most useless, but I mean, it's just a heal level 2. But I know what every single enemy drops. I recorded that in my last playthrough. So I know what to hunt if I want to get which items. Well, you don't need to carry more. Like, honestly, you can only use the 4 main items, and I'm not using shops, so I'm not going to need to worry too much. And the healing items really aren't useful at all. Is this the way I want to go? I think yeah, I don't want to go this way. I want to go back and try that other route. Because, like, I'm not going to be able to finish this dungeon by any chance on one run through, but I can cut down the side ones. I think it's even less useful on a normal playthrough because, yeah, you don't need to carry most items. The healing items are generally not that useful. And there's only a small handful of ones you'd need otherwise. Oh, you're from last dungeon. You're not gonna be able to do too much to us. But nice to see you. We already have the flail you dropped for us. Now we're gonna go back to that spinner and try the 4th one. That's probably a dead end, but I want to cut off all the routes for mapping purposes. We're gonna have to leave soon anyway on this run. We are running low on MP. It's almost straight up mandatory to have gotten that. Also, those steel sabers we got from the crabs early on, that's carrying us because of the double speed bonus on this mod. The ability to have the main character actually attack first has been extremely helpful. Otherwise, he always goes after all the mobs. But yeah, I guess if we didn't get the flail that time, the next dungeon will actually have a chance to give us the whip, so we can get the whip for Pyra next dungeon. So that'll be her real upgrade. Yeah, another wood staff, huh? I think that's what we already have, right? Wood staff, yeah, we don't even need it. Let's just get that out of our inventory. We don't need that. We let our inventory get full again. That's stuff we can't even use. Not that it matters too much, like, you don't lose treasure that way, but we might as well keep it clean. Okay, that'll at least get us on track again. We've at least mapped all the side pads through the second one of these spinners, so. Now this mod has another mechanic that's pretty difficult for this particular dungeon, so that false idol you get actually makes whoever's using it be under a permanent state of muddled 2. So they're essentially out of whatever fight you're in. Yeah, it also doesn't matter at all if we party wipe, because the gold doesn't matter at all. This is not a no death challenge, this is a don't go to the shop challenge. So if it's too hard and I die, it's whatever. We can just get unlucky in this mod too, like there are enemies that just cast a soul, like from the second dungeon onwards. We got desouled last dungeon by a doppelganger. And starting on this one, at the end of it, there's the willows, and they just howl with pain, and that can kill all of your members. You can get an instant game over from that. And technically, any time that they cast this, if everyone gets paralyzed, that's also a game over. Just send you back to town. $114, huh? Yep. These guys are no joke when they actually hit, but they do waste half their turns, so they're still not too bad. Yeah, like the mobs in this are just absolutely wild. Like they hit for like 114 on a lucky hit. But like this mod is absolutely great for keeping you on the edge of your seat on a standard playthrough. And on this one it's even more harsh. Oh, you guys have paralyzed hit, that's right. These guys are pretty nasty. Hey, there's one of the items we can use. Let's see who needs it more, because Milo and Pyra can both use it. So you're at 100. You're at 98. I guess she can wear it for now. She's actually gotten no upgrades so far. Yeah, that is 24 more armor for her. So that's going to be a big boost to that. So yeah, there's still opportunities to get major like defense boosts like that. And they only kind of make it more manageable. They don't actually make it easy. We're absolutely not going to get gear that's as good as what the shop sells, so. Man, even on a normal playthrough, you'd never want to poison. I really don't know why they filled all the treasure chests on these dungeons with just stuff you would never want to use. I don't know what he drops in the normal game, but in this one, he doesn't actually drop anything. There were a couple enemies that didn't drop anything, and that was one of them. Or did I just forget to save it? I might have just forgotten to save it. Like I had data for the last area, and I might have forgotten to save it when I closed it. It was nothing exciting. What I can tell you is that almost everything on the 5th floor of the labyrinth is just all the cursed items. Well, the XP actually caps out at a certain point. Like, it won't let you get more than a certain value. Like, you start actually reaching the cap for bosses on the second labyrinth floor, which is 30,000 XP per battle. And the regular enemies basically cap out at giving you... What is the best one? So crystal oozes give you the same thing. They give you 30,000, but every boss that you can repeat will do the same thing without the annoyance of running. But yeah, the normal enemies will give you 4,000 by that point. Yeah, but you don't even have to fight the crystal oozes. You could fight literally any boss that you can force, like those bone guys. You can just walk back and forth there, and it's the same as fighting a crystal ooze without any of the hassle if you wanted to. But keep in mind that your stats in this don't matter at all. All the items are like tweaked to the point where they are 80-90% of the damage, and this guy's a nasty customer, and he may party wipe us here because I think they can cast a soul and some other nasty stuff. Let's take a look at what this guy does. Yep, paralyze, blast level 3, and double hit. I think he did other stuff I didn't see, but yeah, this isn't gonna be good. But we are going to boost Milo because he gets to go twice. Let's pray he doesn't do anything too bad to us. But he hits like a truck. We're gonna have to pray he doesn't kill Milo, because he's the only one doing real damage here. We did it. We're on our last heal, and then we're gonna be going. But we did kill a ghost. That was actually better than I thought we were gonna do. I thought he was gonna actually kill at least one of us. So these frenzy imps, their only main thing that they do for us is they can critical hit us. That's it, but they hit really hard. Like, if you think the other guys hit hard, I think these guys probably will do 140 damage to us on a critical. But what I can say is I do think that this is semi-survivable, so like we are actually able to fight here, which wasn't what I thought would be the case, although as you can see it was not really easy. We're just gonna get out of here and heal up. Yeah, I actually had expected we would get our shit kicked in a little harder than we did. I thought we'd actually get a party wipe instead of just running out of MP. Yeah, I think once we get to level 42 and get that muddle level 2, we can get our items that we want much easier. I mean, muddle 2 doesn't always stick, but it will help. They will still leave. I've actually chosen not to get them because I want it to actually, I want them to come with me for the final boss. I want to bring the princess. I want to bring Dai and Gilla with me to the final boss. So I purposefully didn't rescue Gilla. If we make it to the point where we can fight the final boss... Oh. I think I needed a boost. Yeah, we're gonna do it. There we go. That worked. No, I think it's just for fun. Like, it's not actually Dark Soul wasn't that bad when I did it on the normal run through. Because basically by the time we're at that point, we'll have already gotten all the items that we need. Like, you get access to every item in the game by that point if you farm it. So we'll actually be fully kitted out for the final boss. I don't think we'll be at any disadvantage at that point. All the challenge will be in getting towards that point. Like, if we can make it past the trials, I actually think that the rest of the game will be a lot easier. Because we'll start getting the light set. Like, the light armor set is just armor you find. And it's really, really good. And some of the treasure chests give you some of the better items in the game, like right on the 2nd level and 3rd level. You can find all the mithril armor. They get drops from enemies in this mod. So we can force it to pop. Like, every item in the game does drop. Some of them aren't even that far in. Like, you can get the mithril helmet from the sentinels on, like, was it sentinel? It was the guardians on the 2nd floor, I think. So you don't even have to go that deep for it. Let me see who's got that. Yeah, Sentinels drop the mithril helm, and I think both that your main character can already wear that. You get the mithril shield from Brick Eyes, and you can fight that on level 2 too, and that's the best armor shield for the main character and Milo. You can get the Great Flail from the Cockatrice. That's not the best one. Or is it? Yeah, no, it's not the best one. That's an upgrade though. You can get mithril armor from the Skizars, those better versions of the crabs. But if we make it to floor 3 and fight the boss on it, that upgraded shell beast, we can actually get the demon staff and go get muddled to any enemy we want in the game. So if we really have trouble in Muddle 2 casting it doesn't work, we can just cheese it with the demon staff if we want to. No, you can't go into it. It's a shop. However, you can get other copies of them. All of those items are actually dropped by monsters. So, like, even if it was broken, you could get another one. There's no limit to it. Just whether you want to go do it. No, not even entering the shops. Like I said, this might be the one run where I actually return the princess's tiara, because right now I'm using it as an armor. Oh, this could be bad. Oh well, I guess you get to see what this guy does. We'll either get lucky or it'll be real bad. We're gonna boost. I think that's the least terrible thing he could have done to us. I actually think that went about as well as it could have, but we're just gonna hope we kill him this round. If we die, we die. We all just at the entrance. Ah, herb water, completely useless. Yep, most of the bosses have at least triple attack. Heck, the crabs, as soon as you fight them after the first time, all have critical hits and triple attack. Wait till you get to the end game. Dark Soul gets triple attack. And he hits harder. I actually tend to like to go through these backwards because it makes getting through them all easier. You're gonna have to turn around at one point anyway, so I like to do it at the beginning. This is actually almost where we had to leave, so we're actually almost back there. Yeah, some of these normal enemies get double attacks too, so while the bosses have triple attacks, some of these enemies just also hit double. So just normal enemies having double attacks is pretty rough too. Yep, that was level 3. This could be real bad. Actually, this could straight up kill Pyra if I'm not lucky. Nope, we survived. We're just gonna have to hope we kill enough of them. I think we made it by the skin of our teeth. Yeah, these guys are no joke, like I said. They can do 45 damage to everyone around if you get a high roll. And there was 3 of them. You can get a full squad of 5 of them, I think. So yeah, this could be bad too if they critical hit. And you just straight up didn't do damage? Great. I think it's Miracle Herb that does that. I don't think Herb Water does that. I think Herb Water is a defense boost. But if Pyra dies, I got revive on Milo anyway. It's only important if Milo dies. Yeah, even though they're hitting us hard. Well, I'll give it a try. From what I understood, it's the miracle herb that does that. Yeah, so this green area is actually a shortcut to over here, so I'm gonna take it as a loop to get it in the map. We can get a moderate upgrade for our main character if we get lucky from the frenzy imps, but leather armor is not that much better. But anything would be better, I guess. Oh, okay, so it's like the level 1 revive. Okay, fair enough. Well, I haven't thrown them away, they're still in my inventory. I still think like any situation that's likely to do that is more likely to be a party wipe than anything else. And I'm just doing this to get it on the map, but this is gonna eat a decent portion of our MP, which is fine. And that brings us back here. Yep. I think these grave zombies are a lot nastier too. They can give us a chainmail though, so they're actually worth killing, but they can paralyze us. They use all the types of powder. They're actually just real nasty. But these guys are still more deadly. Let's not fight any more of these things than I have to. So this leads to an optional no, there's an optional spinner coming up, if I remember. Another angel feather? These things are so useless. We already have 3 of them. We're gonna end up dropping them. Ah, heck, let's use our healer fruits. We're never gonna wanna sell them. Well, we can't sell them, but we're never gonna want to use them in a battle. So a fun note is that the grave zombies have an extra space in their name, which is funny. You can tell from the spacing. Yeah, this spinner is actually optional. So we're gonna check out what's going on. So this part just goes in a circle. Oh, did I just do the... Yeah, I just did it again. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, this part matches up with itself right over here, so... Probably shouldn't have triggered him, but it is what it is. See what we can do. Well, you tried to slow us again. That's something. This... Well, like, it's probably less dangerous than their attack. And he only did a double attack this time, so I think we're gonna make it. Here's another herb water. You definitely don't need to have that many herb waters on us. Sure. We'll keep topped off because of the critical hits. That's a bad room. I'm just gonna leave those guys if I can. I didn't see a way where we didn't get attacked by multiple like rounds of like 40 damage. So this was a side challenge I gave to myself when I actually played it alongside a friend a little while ago normally. And what ended up happening is I realized that every single item in the game was dropped by a monster, so it was very possible to do this challenge run on top of it. So I decided that I would give it a try and see just how challenging that would be. And I figured, why the heck not stream it? Everyone can enjoy my suffering. But I do tend to play it like once every year or so. I do enjoy it. I like it. This was actually one of the very first games that I ever played. Oh, these guys can be bad. I think these guys can howl with pain. Let me check it out. I know they can also drain magic. No, they just cast Dissoul. Okay, they don't howl with pain yet. But they could Dissoul us, and they also heal each other, and... So if we get unlucky, this could be real bad. I guess those herb waters might come in handy. But I do play other dungeon crawlers. I've enjoyed the Etrian Odyssey games. Yeah, so the idol is actually to our right, but I'm not going to be able to finish this on this particular playthrough, so I'm not going to grab it yet. I'm just mapping this. Because I definitely don't want to pick up that idol and try to carry it when I don't think I can make it. Oh, that's not good. We're going to have to run and hope we don't party wipe. Two of us are this. Yeah, I played all the games. I even played the Shining Force Neo and EXA games. Everyone's favorite part of the series, right? Yeah, I think I can try to run from this one too. That's no good. I mean, they actually weren't bad games, they just didn't feel much like Shining games. Honestly, this is usually the one of the games that people didn't try, and the only one that people didn't try even more than this one and like those other ones was probably Shining the Holy Ark. Most people have never tried Shining the Holy Ark, and for a good reason. It's not a fun game. It wasn't bad. But Shining the Holy Ark is the one I really recommend not getting too far into. That one is a real rough play. Actually, I may not have tried that one. Which one was that one? It definitely didn't release anywhere I knew of. Was that a Japan-only one? I could look for that one. I'm at least curious. There is the prison door for this area. Yep, this is the hallway of 1,000,000 stallions. We don't want to fight them. Not gonna fight 6 enemies if I can successfully run. Interesting. I don't really know how it would work as a Zelda clone. I've no... Yeah. I could see that being the case. Oh, it's another ghost. Well, we'll see how this goes. Well, there goes one character. We're just gonna push through and hope we kill it. We did it. So yeah, I think instead of just trying to revive him with an item, I'm actually just gonna leave because this is about as far as we're gonna make it anyway. So we can heal up, we can save it. I'd actually say that was pretty good. That was past the halfway point. Oh, cool. Yeah, the real part of Shining Force 2 that doesn't make any sense is how archers become gunners. Explain that technology. How do gunners fit into the lore of Shining? Is it? Well, I might look into it. I don't think it'll be good. Like, if you want a good game that's a little bit like Zelda that's on the Genesis, Landstalker's where you go. Or maybe even Light Crusader. Although Light Crusader is real rough for people to get into if they need to figure out puzzles, because that's, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. But nothing in it shows that people have any idea of how any of that works, so it doesn't really make sense for that to be easily used, you know? So this time I'm just gonna boost from the beginning. Like, this thing's defense is out the wazoo. Ah. Fair enough. It'll be real funny if this thing drops Mithril for me, because this might be the first time I've just thrown Mithril on the ground on screen, but I'll do it. I don't have a reason to carry it. Can't use it. So I'm gonna try to carry the false idol all the way there, even if I have to run from things. Because honestly, we don't want to fight with it in our inventory, because whoever is holding it will be muddled permanently. Yeah, I guess so. It just didn't feel like it fit at all, to be honest. I mean, my favorite part of Shining Force 2 is how the only character that you actually need is Sarah, because you can level up to 99 without having to finish the first area. You can pretty, like, because healing doesn't just require someone be hurt, not that they be hurt badly. You still get 10 experience every time you cast it. Or was it 5? It was something like that. But like, I once did a playthrough to see if I could just win with just Sarah, and it's totally possible. I mean, sure, but anyone that can heal can get to level 99. 40 and then 99. It's not a speedrun strat, it's just a single character strat. I mean, if you do level 99, it doesn't really matter, but I went with Picard just so she was unkillable. Just the full heals, you know? You already get enough monks. I mean, for shits and wiggles, I really like using Tort. I think Tort was really fun. I mean, fair, but I like doing it from the very beginning, which is what makes it funny. Oh, yeah, I like the turtle. The turtle is fine. Maybe not super strong, but at least he's more useful than the one from Shining Force. That other joke character was absolutely awful. not Godzilla? That's the funny one. Yeah, Jogurt was no good. Yeah, if we get unlucky, even this group could end us if they just all decide to critical hit us. Also, Muddle's real bad. This pretty much takes that character out of the fight, unfortunately. Oh wow, you actually got slow to land on people? That's wild. At least you can only get slowed once, so yeah. Keep wasting your turns, guys. We'll win. I mean, fair enough. If you really want to make it a challenging mod, just make it so he's the one that can is the only one that can do damage to enemies. I wonder if anyone's done a Jogurt only playthrough. Oh, cool. I mean, there is a level cap anyway, so that is what you're gonna run into, is just the fact that you'll either just have to get to way even higher levels or something like that, or you'll eventually run into a cap. I mean, there's more than one thing that doesn't make sense in that game, but yes, I understand why you're saying that. mean, I think the gunners get an increased range too, right? So it would make sense for the archers too as well. Yeah. I remembered it being something like that. Well, that might make that a little overpowered, to be honest. Considering it is what, like just a normal attack? I mean, I suppose that makes sense. Hey, we got another hemp robe. Things are looking up. Yeah. I guess you're gonna also see what's up. So you're at 95 and you're at 25 and you're at 103. Yeah, we're gonna try to put that on Milo. Maybe that's the best play, cause like at least our main character has the hit points to take the hits. Like these guys, it's more important to keep Milo alive, honestly. Yeah, so that's a good upgrade. Yeah, we have Princess Milo still. He's still wearing the crown. It's what we can do. Surprised they haven't just told me that the princess is back and just let him move in. Oh, that is a pretty good boost. Yeah. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We'll kill this dude. Maybe he'll give us another herb water anyway. Maybe it'll be worth it, because that's what this guy drops, is the herb water. I probably should have casted boost. I think we're gonna win. There we go. Yep, no herb water, but we did make it. That's what counts in the end. We'll give each other a little heal up. Okay. So we're actually almost back to where we were at before, so... And we have most of our MPs, so I'm just gonna try to go for it. Now after I grab the idol, I'm just gonna try to run from everything and hope that works. We're pretty high level. I think you have a bonus for it. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. I get a little lost? Where are we? Oh no, I'm right here. Okay, yeah, we are right around the corner. I thought so, I just had to make sure. This leads through less green goo, so we're gonna go this way through. Oh, we have to do it twice. That's right. Yeah, there's less green goo this way, so we're gonna just do it this way. Okay, well thank you. I'm gonna keep pushing through. I think I'm gonna make it through this trial at least. It was good talking. I do enjoy all the games. But good luck on making the mod. I hope it turns out good. Maybe I'll check it out someday. But this is really my favorite in the series. I think this is about as good as it's gonna get for a hot minute, so we're gonna give this a shot and just try to run through. And now it only matters until we place it down. We don't have to actually win against the boss, although that would be fun too. These guys hit so hard. But they dropped the chainmail. We can totally use it. Give us chainmail, please. Ah. Okay. We have the false idol. We're gonna run from anything that's not super easy. Who's hurt? Who's got it? We're poisoned. Let's make sure it is Pyra that's holding it. She is the one that will have the least amount of trouble. Why do you have a woven robe? Well, that's gone. But yeah, we are going to run from anything that seems like it'll be a problem, because we can't really fight with Pyra the way she is. Like, if there's an easy fight, I'll give you a chance to see it, but she is, yeah, watch this nonsense. Like, she's in Muddle 2 stage. But our other characters can probably fight these guys. So it's fine. But she could easily just critical hit herself or our teammates. Look at this. I wanted to show it at least once, but from now on we're gonna run from the battles. We're gonna skip the side paths until we get there. Let's see, which way's... Yeah, this was the prison. That's as far as we got to. But like, if we fight enemies, we're just gonna critical hit ourselves. So we're just gonna have to run past it all and hope for the best. Can we run from you? We're gonna try. Nope, that's not good. I miscounted the steps. Yeah, we went down there, and yeah, that was the last place we went to. I thought so, I was just making sure. Making sure we're not missing anything. We've been running successfully, so I'm gonna guess we can keep running. Oh, that's gonna help us. Okay. This might be safe enough to do. Now she's unequipped. Honestly, that might be better? Because at least she won't hurt herself as hard. But I'll put it back on in case, because sometimes she does attack the enemies too. We can heal, but we're not going to... Yeah, we'll be fine. We don't need to fight these guys. I think we're most of the way to where we use the idol though, so I think it'll end up being okay. Yeah, this was the way. Oh, it's this. Right. Well, I know generally the right way to go, so I'm gonna come back for exploring this more properly. Probably should have backed into that one, huh? Well, we made it past it, so that's fine. It's all that counts in the end. Look at that, we won! No, we didn't. You gotta use the Orb of Truth to get past this thing. It's a lie. We've gotten lucky that, these guys can be a problem. I hope we're not... Yeah, when we fight new enemies, they have a higher chance of catching us, and we're just hoping that we're fast enough. I really need to use that idol. Oh, we made it. Okay. We'll talk to her. Look, it's the princess! Okay, let's use this thing and we can go back to fighting normally. Yeah, we... Good. Hey princess, how you doing? Ah, it's good to be free, huh? What's the matter? You mean to tell me that you ain't caught on yet? You take a good look. Full J, like this looks like the princesses, they're the same picture. Come on. Let's see. Well, I hope we win. We could get completely wrecked too. We're gonna do the standard boost Milo and pray for the best. That hurt. That's probably a little safer. Still hits everyone, but oof. Well, I'm gonna prioritize making sure that Milo is healed. He's the one doing the most damage. And he can raise everyone from the dead. I think we might make it if we don't get double hit. That's pretty close. We did it. So that's one of the joke items. We can't repair it though, so if we use it, we better be serious about it. So that's the rune key. That's cool. Yeah, we can't drop that key, so that we're stuck with an item that we can't drop. So these guys, I think they can use the force like these guys usually can. They can also summon more of themselves, and they can do scorching air attacks. So we are going to try to take the group down first, because that'll make them less dangerous. But these guys drop a really good item for us that we do want to get copies of. They drop... yeah, that's gonna hurt. They drop the flame staff, and having that in your inventory is a permanent boost that character's fire defense. So I want to get one in every one of their inventories. I mean, I don't care as much about the defense boost from the other items that we skipped on, but this guy's boost will help us the whole game long. Yeah, that's not great. Get me out of this fight. We can raise them. It's just expensive. Oh, this fight. We'll fight him. This is gonna hurt real bad. But we need the item that they drop. Yeah, I don't think we have much chance of finishing it, but at least we did that part. I think next stream we'll be able to do it though. Next couple times we try to run through. Yeah, it's not a marathon. This is more of a marathon than just a quick playthrough, so we'll be fine. We're just gonna mosey our way through. It is going better than I expected. I can say that much for sure. Did we get turned around? No. Well, this way probably just leads to treasure or nothing, so I'm gonna go this way first. Actually, we might be close to the end of the dungeon, although we didn't get all the treasures, so we're definitely gonna keep running it. We might have a chance of finishing it. We're gonna keep going. We are close to running out of MP, though, so it might take another try. Oof. Ouch. Think we're gonna make it though. So yeah, the war lizards are basically what you'd expect. They can breathe fire on us. They can... I think they can breathe fire. Maybe they just cast fire, but I think they can also critical hit us. I think they hit really hard too. We'll see. I only remember that they can cast blaze too. Which is ironically less damaging than if they just attack us. So I welcome it. Yeah, that's a dangerous fight. Let's try to not fight that. This is more manageable. Well, sure, if you're just gonna have me, surprise them, I'll accept it. Yeah, once there's only one of them, like, they're not even dangerous, so I don't have to worry about it. That's gonna waste its turn howling, or maybe something like that. But no, we even killed it. We're good. Good, that's completely useless to us. Yeah, 4 might be a little rough for us to fight. These guys are a little less dangerous. Ironically, when they use their force to attack, it still only counts as 1 attack. So, but the second one can actually trigger it as well. But that's really not too bad compared to what some of these guys do. Like those molluskers hit us for 40 each combat round when they attack, so that was just 20. Much better. We might be getting near the end. Now we did it! Well, huzzah! We did it! We have conquered the Cave of Truth. Whew. Rough. Let's return to town. Let's heal up. Well, I absolutely know if we go to the next one, we will get absolutely riggedy wrecked, so that's for sure. Oh, I didn't mean that. Let's do it. Let's go get riggedy wrecked a bit. Let's at least walk to the entrance of the other one and see, next one and see how bad it is in there. See if we can kill literally anything. I'm definitely going to come back next stream to go through the Cave of Truth again, because we definitely did that, but I don't want to spend like too long on this next little run. So I'm going to take a quick sojourn to the 4th one and see how it goes. I see we're starting off strong with this guy, huh? Oh, we made it into the dungeon at least. And that just puts us back into fighting these bad Larrys. These guys could drop a breastplate for us, which would actually be an amazing upgrade for most of our characters, honestly. There we go. Breastplate it is. I'll take it. I was just saying it. Look at what happens here. Oh, did we take off our armor at some point? Oh, well, that'll explain a few things. How did I miss that? Well, we made it. Well, we went up to 140. Oh boy, that's embarrassing, but we won. Well, everyone's looking a little better, but we can get another one of those and give it to Milo, so we might want to just, like, fight these guys for a while. I guess that was when I had that woven robe over at Pyra. I guess I thought it was not that right characters. Lamia also give us something good. Lamia can give us the whip for Pyra. So if we get lucky on these guys, it could be real good. But they also can do their eerie dance, which can be a problem. But it does use all of their turns to do it, so that isn't the worst. They can also paralyze people with the bloodshot eyes, though, which is also not good. But yeah, the real unfortunate thing is that it can be more than just the first one that triggers it. Any of them can trigger the dance. But yeah, see, coming in here was real lucky because we got that breastplate immediately. Rage Imps, what do you got going on? I know you're obviously stronger than the last ones, but they drop bronze armor, which is not as good as the breastplate, if I remember, but if we get it, we'll switch Milo to having the breastplate instead. This could be real dangerous, though, but we did get that better armor. Maybe we'll be able to fight evenly. It's actually our weapons that are lagging a bit. Like, our main character is basically using almost nothing. Yeah, I'm just going down here to map it out, but we can't actually do much here. But another reason why I thought about popping in here is because most of these guys just give us pretty good items when I looked at the list. If we can fight them, then it's not bad, but we do absolutely want that fire staff. But if we can get some of the gear here, going back to get that will be a lot easier, because it took us multiple turns to finish every combat, so... Oh, wrong character. Oh well. We're not trying to stay for a long time, we're trying to stay for a good time. But yeah, these are the guys we do want to fight. That's more manageable. What I just realized is we're gonna have to carry these maps the entire game. If I pick them up. I guess I don't have to actually pick them up, do I? But here we go, Pyra, you just won a brand new whip. I guess I don't have to pick up the actual maps, do I? Huh. I could technically figure it out otherwise. Like, the first one's easy, the second one's a little trickier, but I've done it before. Because you can't drop it, but if you never pick it up, you don't have to try to drop it, so that could work out for us. But yeah, Pyra getting that whip is big. Oh, bronze armor, okay. I think this is a downgrade for our main character, but I do think that, well, I'll see who can wear it, okay? I don't think Pyra has any chance of using it, so that's for free. We'll go through the list. I don't think Milo can use it either. But you know what? I'll see. I'll see if he can do it. Actually, he can do it. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. Breastplate's even better, so we're still gonna try for the breastplate. Did I accidentally go the right way? I might have. This is this. Yeah, I think I did accidentally go the right way. Okay. Yeah, this is the other way. Okay. Yeah, we can't get that, and that falls down into that other place. Yeah, you're fine. You're funny. If you couldn't beat us last dungeon, what makes you think you got a chance this time? God, it's so nice to have a little damage on every enemy now with Pyra. So much better. Yeah, sure, come along. And flamingos are in this dungeon too, so I don't have to go to the other dungeon to find them. That's even better, actually. If they're just here, I'll fight them here. I'll just fight them at the beginning. Is that the right way? It might be. Yeah, this is definitely going a little better than we have had. Oh, longsword. That's actually an upgrade. I think. No, actually it's the same, but okay, so the steel saber goes faster, I think. Let us check our stats, actually. So we got a speed of 142 right now. I see if the longsword has a better thing going on. Because, like, the steel saber has a bonus to speed. Yeah, see, this doesn't have the same speed bonus, so actually the steel saber is still better. So it could have been an upgrade if we didn't have the steel saber. Okay. So yeah, we don't need this. We don't actually need the morning stars we've been holding on to. Let's clean inventory a bit. Okay. Sure, I'll take a first round. Don't mind if I do. Did I get turned around? Maybe. We're gonna check out this corner. I still think this corner is just treasure, so let's check it out. Yeah, Willow's also dropped the wood shield, which would be good for us. It has, it's the only shield that Pyra can currently use. Over here, I get it. Are we? So much surprise. So this trial's fun with all of its pitfalls. I mean, I've played through this enough times that I pretty much know where most of them are. And I came down here just to map it out, so it's fine. I don't think we need to necessarily kill them anymore, but other than the fact that it's experience. I think we got that item. I think this guy's was the one that gave me the whip, right? Yep, they were. But they're actually, with our increased strength, it's not so bad. Just like the rage imps, we don't actually need their item anymore either. They gave us the bronze armor. Oh boy, that was a good hit. This place does kind of run around in circles, but it's fine. Oh, fun. It's actually a downgrade, so I'm not gonna use it. That's not great. Also not great. Yeah, see, even when you get some items, like, they can still do that to you. At this place, they're gonna chew through our MP real quick, and we'll have to return. Kinda counting on it. I'm just kinda mapping this place out. Oh, hello, Dire Jock Jackal. What do you got going on? These guys can drop a flail if we didn't already have it, but we got it, so it's not that useful. They put you to sleep, that's all they really do. And they get 2 attacks sometimes. But it's a very, very definite sometimes. So this loops around like this. And it cuts through the middle to a same sort of situation, so that's fun. Yeah, these guys are what drops an upgrade for us. These guys drop the breastplates if we get lucky again, and we can get a second one and get a big upgrade. Well, it won't be that big. The breastplate's not that much behind, but it is a little bit behind. I think it's like 10 defense. Poor Pyro doesn't get an upgrade for a long time. Like, there is no upgrade for her past Hemp until you get to Mithril, I think. The Mithril tier. So yeah, now that we've looped all the way through, we'll come here and actually clear it out a little bit that we didn't do. But yeah, the second half of this dungeon, we're gonna end up running almost constantly, because you'll see what the problem is at a certain stage. Like, the enemies get a little ridiculous, and our only hope is to get lucky. It's not all the enemies, it's one specific enemy. There's what was their specific name? It was like Crimson Ooze? It was Ruby Ooze. The Ruby Oozes are like the Crystal Oozes, but on crack. They cast Blaze 4 here and level on the 4th dungeon. Blaze 4 does like 80 damage to everyone. Literally 80 damage. And yeah, that was that area. And this is the first of the puzzle rooms. Now we just have to not open the first treasure chest, because that has the map in it. Yeah, you would do that, wouldn't you? I think we can still take them. Yep, and they were here at this one. So this is the treasure chest we're not opening. That one's gonna have the map, almost certainly. Now this room has a very specific pattern that you don't even need the map for. Well, we got lucky. As you can see, they can go first like this and get a good chance at desouling you. Yeah. And the pattern holds for these same middle areas. So... Nah, I missed it. Okay. I was off by one. It's okay. I was trying to remember. See, as you can see, I was just going off memory. I just didn't reverse it in my head properly. It's not that big of a penalty, like, we already were wandering around here anyway. We're not gonna finish the dungeon regardless, so we're just exploring. 5's a little rough, let's not do that right now. That's a little bit more manageable. These guys drop something we want, so I'll try to fight through it. These guys could get us the Iron Helmet, which would be a good upgrade for our main character. And I don't really think they're all that dangerous. I think they can critical hit, but I think that's their only real thing. They do also waste a bunch of their turns ducking. Sometimes. Which defends them from half the damage, but it wastes their attack, so... Well, that's a spicy little adventure room. Let's hope we get a couple of them. Well, it was fine. It wasn't great, but it was okay. Well, we got another one of these. Completely useless, but we'll drop. Well, it's fun. We got it. Oof. That's a rough group, but we do want what they drop, so I'm gonna go for it. Oh good, they didn't do their lungs of fire. Cool. Well, we're still getting 2 defense levels somewhat regularly, so that's pretty good. So go straight and then go around. I don't even remember what these treasure chests have, but I'm still gonna get them. Another one of these. Didn't we already throw one away? Game. That's fine. They tried. But yeah, we can... I think we can get another treasure. Oh, nope. Or not. We didn't do it. That's fine. We're in the middle area. There was a way that led into there for treasure, so I'm gonna look at it again. That's a spicy one, but we still want the item. We're gonna be able to kill several of them, but we could take some serious damage here. We're taking the risk. Okay, this wastes their turn. Thank you, that was actually much better than most of the things you could have done. It's fine. I don't even think there's anything in the middle, but I do want to map it out. Maybe we'll get a little less lucky with this turn, but we're gonna keep trying. Oh, now we got lucky again. Cool. It's good experience, too. Hey, fire staff. Okay. Who do we want to have fire resistance first? Let's give it to Pyra. It kind of makes sense, it's in her name. You'll see what I mean. When we get hit by fire, it'll be a little better for her. I think we also find one in a treasure chest later, so we don't have to try too hard to get a bunch of them. Like, not in this dungeon. I think we get one on, like, the 3rd or 4th floor, so... Yeah, we're finding a lot of what we wanted to this time. I mean, the last trial was actually pretty stingy, but this one's actually not so bad. So far. I think this middle area is just a circle, and I don't think there's a treasure, but I think we can map it. Nope, sure can't map that square. That's fine. We're still getting the XP, so I'm not worried about it. There we go. At least I remember the way out quicker, though. Kinda wish you hadn't paralyzed her. Hey, we haven't seen one of these. This is who I was thinking about for the helm. I don't know why I thought it was the skeleton knights. It's actually these guys. These guys are hard to hurt. I guess I could cast Boost and that would do it. I guess that might be what I have to do if it's a big group of them. Or use magic, but I mean magic is just so expensive. You're better off just fighting melee and healing. Well, you didn't attack us. That's probably your mistake. Whoa, a single one of you are just gonna challenge us? You're living life dangerous. Hi there, trees. What do you got going on? Doesn't look like anything going on good for you, at least. Yeah, I think we went right last time. Let's go left. If all you're gonna do is defend yourself, you're gonna have a bad time. I mean, I was pretty sure you were gonna have a bad time anyway. Don't need to fight that nonsense. Okay. We can go one square, I think. Yep. Cool. Well... you took one group out of the picture. Let's do the opposite then. I like how the single ones are more dangerous than the groups, though. Oh, whoops. I think I just lost track of where we were. I'm zoning a bit. It's okay. I think I mapped it out. I kind of let them do that. That's why I attacked the other group. Is because if they did that, it would only be 20 damage, and that's pretty manageable. Oh boy. Yeah, you're doing some pretty good blows. I'll give you that. So we're back here again. Let me just take a picture of this. Let's see if we actually did that whole center. We did the center. That's all I care about. Okay. Yeah, we don't have to worry about it again. I just wanted to map out this whole area. Even though it didn't have anything important, I just like doing it. Yeah, if we get the fire Rons, that actually makes those ruby Uzis a lot more tolerable because that Blaze 4 will go down to doing like 20 damage instead of 80. It's more than a 50% shield, I think. I think it's like 75%. There we go, we made it further. So there are several ways you can go. We're gonna go this way. We don't want to get the map, but we do want to get the fire sword. Which way is the correct way? I think this is the sword. Oh, baby. Well, you meleeed us, you fool. Don't... Yep, we got it. That's gonna give us a lot of experience, at least. Like, they are a great way to level up. They give us absolute boat tones of experience, but they can hit us for an awful lot if they get their blaze off. Like, that was 4,000 experience just for killing it. Yeah, let's heal everyone up a little bit. See if this is a good enough upgrade. Yeah, I'll take a 30 damage upgrade. That's good. Finally an upgrade. So yeah, we just don't want to get the next treasure chest. That's going to be the map, and we don't want the map. We'll suffer without it. At least we can do decent damage to them now that we have the fire sword. Nice. Yeah, but we have no chance of finishing this dungeon. We can just map out this corner of it. So this is where you fall at a certain point. What do magicians give us? Ice staff. I think that might do the same thing as the fire staff. And they do waste some of their turns healing. Yeah, you can fall down here as well, so... But you have to fall down that first part to get the fire sword. So like this right here is the way out. This right here is the map. We don't want the map. The map can live here forever. So this right here is... If we take it left, it'll lead us back all the way where we were at before, and there aren't really like any treasure chests that way, so next time we come through here, we'll just go that way and map that out. It also is the way that you get here from Die, and we just aren't going to be rescuing him for a while, so... I think with our extra damage, we're gonna have a little easier time. Not to mention the extra defense. I really wish he didn't go first, but that's because we lost some speed with our switching weapons. Here's the other side of that, where that map is. And you guys jumped me. I'm just glad you didn't do your dance. That would have been kind of a problem. Kinda wish you didn't have that work. Oh yeah, absolutely, the frick not. Two we might be able to do. Let's see how off. Oh, you ran. You ran. Good. I'll accept you running. They do tend to run, but when they don't run, they do a lot of damage. These guys don't give anything we specifically need either, so we'll still kill them. XP. If anything, this run may have been going on for too long, so. That was a pretty good hit. That's the highest I've seen him do so far. Yeah, this is probably as far as we can reasonably make it. Let's skedaddle out, heal up, and give the game a save. I'd say that was very successful. Yep, please save it. Yep. Cool beans. Well, this is where I'm gonna call it for this stream. Thank you all for watching if you came along for the journey. I hope you have a lovely day, and bye-bye for now.